Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a slightly different video that we'll be creating today. I'll be talking about today. It's based on practical experience of something that happened to a very good friend of mine, / colleagues, because we used to work together. And it's going to be about pain, P-A-I-N. I'm going to discuss something about pain today. But before I move forward, let me just tell you a story of real life experience about someone I actually know that went through pain and he was not able to handle it the way it should have been handled. I don't want to mention his name on this video in case he watched this video. He was a very close friend of mine. He was married with 3 kids then, and as far as I understand, he and his wife, they get on very well. They were having a good marriage. We used to go to inside, used to come to my house once in a while like that. Every day we always see each other at work. So it was a very good relationship that I had with him then. Just like what happened to many married people across the world, at some point, something went wrong along the line, and his wife filed for divorce. As a matter of fact, we later found out that it's not because he did something wrong, because his wife did something wrong, and she is the one that eventually filed for divorce. He has no choice than to accept, and a short time after the divorce, his wife, being like every other women that I've known, most of women that I've seen in the past, stopping from seeing his children. Although he pays alimony and child support that the court said he should be paying, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but still, he was not allowed to see his kid. I think that kind of affected him. And that pay was growing. I don't really know, because I used to call him like once in a while then to check on him. And later I found out that he was having mental problem, and he was later admitted to a mental hospital. Until today, he hasn't recovered. The reason why I made that reference is that today I'm going to be discussing about pain, P-A-I-N. You know, at some point in our life, we experience pain. Something happened to you, whether that means we are disappointed about something, or something we were expecting that did not come true, or someone hurt us in one way or the other. We experience that sharp pain in us. And when we experience it, or if you are experiencing it as I speak, you have 2 choices to manage that pain. One is the bad choice, which is one, if you push back hard, you want to make sure that pain goes away immediately. You want to eradicate that pain immediately. You push back psychologically, emotionally, or physically just to get rid of that pain. What you are doing really, in a sense, is that you allow that pain to have room in your system to grow. Because if you are pushing back ferociously against something, in essence, what you are doing is focusing on that thing 100%. That's exactly what it means. So all your focus now will be in that pain, because you want to get rid of it. You push it back. You doing all you can to make sure you emotionally or physically or psychologically push back against that pain. But what you're actually doing, you are doing the wrong thing. You are expanding that pain on your system, and it can grow and it can lead to something else. Just what happened to a good friend of mine, as I just said before. And the second choice, which is the best choice, is to accept that pain. Embrace that pain. When you embrace that pain, you accept it. What you have done, you have reduced that pain by 100 times. Even 100 times, let's say by a significant percentage, you've reduced that pain. Because the reason is that if you accept that pain and you embrace it and let that pain to flow through you, what you have done in essence is that you are focusing on something that matters to you. Things that maybe you have achieved in the past, or your goal in the future, or what you intend to achieve, whether in the short or long term, or what you have achieved in your life so far. the good is about your life, you focusing on that particular area of your life, for accepting it and let it just flow through you, in you, naturally. So when you made that choice, we always say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just what everybody says. It's true. At the end of the process, you will experience that light at the end of the tunnel, because you don't focusing on that pain. Instead, you're focusing on something that matters to you, something that increase your growth, something that increase your joy and happiness in your life. You let it flow in you. So while you are focusing on that, the pain is diminishing. It's diminishing gradually, and at the end, in the end, it will be terminated without you making any effort, for just accepting it and let it go through you naturally. So that is why. So just make reference to what I said before this video about my that good friend. If he has focused on something, he was well read, man. He was well achieved. He has a career. He was still very young then. He was a good-looking guy. He was very social, and he's making money. It's not like he's poor. He has a lot of stuff going on in his life. He can still remarry. He can still fall in love again with someone else. If he had just removed his mind from that pain that he was going through then and focus on something else, the good aspect of his life, he will still be all right today. He probably must now be in a good relationship and still living a great life for himself. But he did not do that. So I think that's just my advice. That's the reason why I'm making this video. Now, if I don't know what you're going through now, you might be going through some kind of pain one way or the other. Brother and sister, don't focus on that pain. Let it just accept it. It happened to you. That's it. That's about it. Accept it and let it just embrace it and let it just flow naturally. You will see, you'll be surprised that pain will eventually disappear without you even knowing, because you focus on the good aspect in your life. So I just thought I should just discuss with you and just let you know how I feel about life generally. When my late wife passed away, then I was left with two little girls. They were little toddlers then, and it was painful. I won't lie to you, but I did not focus on the pain aspect of it. I focused on the future. I focus on one day these children will grow and they will live their life, and joy will come, happiness will come, and we'll be able to achieve what I want to achieve. I focus on something that is good for me, and accept that pain, and I embrace that pain. I let it just go through me naturally. And today I would say I'm happy, man. Life is all about struggle, but to some degree, I will tell you that is all good. So learn not to push back so hard when you are experiencing pain in your life. Just accept it and let it flow naturally. Trust me, it works. The difference between just losing your life and still living a good life is the decision you make when you are going through hardship in your life. So choose carefully and make sure you don't make the wrong decision. That's me done today. If you benefit anything from this video, as usual, well, you can give your brother thumbs up, or you can share, you can subscribe if you haven't. And each time I'm going to be uploading similar video in future from practical standpoint in life. This is not about reading books. This is about what I experienced. If I am able to help someone else, just one person, that I'll be very glad. So yeah, that is the reason for this video today. So have a nice day and be strong.